here we go.
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
That event originated at Hope's Peak Academy.
Originated at Hope's Peak?
Inspiring war and terrorism around the world.
The cause of all that despair was just a single high school girl.
A student of Hope's Peak Academy.
The ultimate despair! Junko Enoshima!
I did everything in my power
to spread despair over the entire world!
Alright, obviously this is the one we need. This was like, hey, you got abracadabra, but where do you shoot it, motherfucker? Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Let me go through all that shit again. Something about that statement doesn't match with the history. Was the ultimate despair really just one person? She had a twin sister, right?
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
That event.
Wait, didn't I figure this shit out earlier? Hold up.
Inspiring war and terrorism around the world.
The cause of all that despair was just a single.
The twin, right? Both the group and events caused by the group and the event. Or the group in Junko. Alright, they said the group, right? So I guess this is the despair group. I thought they maybe wanted me to talk about the twin, but I guess that's... Fuck it, that's not important. I think it's just the group. Alright.
High school girl.
Here we go, yep.
That's wrong!
That's wrong!
And I'll tell you why, right now. One high school girl started the tragedy, the ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima. At least that's what I remember, but that's not what this book says.
The ultimate despair was a group.
Ultimate despair doesn't just refer to Junko Enoshima. It refers to a group and the movement that came after. To put it simply, there's more to ultimate despair than Junko Enoshima.
This is the first time I've heard about this. Wasn't Junko the ultimate despair?
That's what I recall as well. That label should only apply to her.
Coincidences sure are scary. Everyone misremembered the same thing.
Coincidence? Misremembered?
It's no coincidence. I know there's a difference in these memories.
And that's not all. There are other discrepancies I'd like to point out.
Ugh, does it even matter? I'm bored already.
Just shut up.
So, let's continue where we left off. Junko resorted to different tactics to cover the world with despair. The killing game between the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy, for example.
They were locked up and forced into the killing game by the ultimate despair.
But boo-hoo. When I, the one who started it all, died, events were set in motion.
and the world began to move towards restoration.
Then the fight between the Future Foundation and the remnants of despair raged on! But the worst-case scenario was avoided! Yay! A happy ending.
And yeah, there are more points that conflict with the history. I'll point those out next. Oh boy. Same thing, right? Yup.
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history happened because Junko had prepared countless ways of spreading despair.
Like the killing game of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy.
They were held prisoner by the ultimate despair and forced into the killing game.
Oh, I have some bad news about that. The events that my death set in motion are only now reaching their climax.
Bruh.
So the remnants of despair and the Future Foundation are still fighting. But for now, we've avoided the worst of it.
It's different from our memories after all. What's the contradiction?
The biggest-
Okay, let me read it again. Alright. claims it was compiled by several esteemed researchers, and it is the most thorough and accurate book written on the subject. However, it contradicts the memory. Biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history was the ultimate despair. Yup. The ultimate despair plotted the killing game in Hope's Peak's 78th class. To protect themselves from the tragedy, the 78th class sealed themselves inside Hope's Peak Academy as the Hope's Peak Academy Shelter Project. Hold
It's
up,
the most awful, most tragic event in human history, because Junko had prepared countless ways of spreading despair.
Hold up.
Like the killing game of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy.
They were held prisoner by the ultimate.
The killing game. 78th.
Despair. And forced into the killing game.
Alright, hold on. I think it might be Himiko's I gotta put it on. I'm 98.5% sure that is Himiko's.
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history happened because Junko had prepared countless ways of spreading despair.
Like the killing game of the 78th class of
Hope's Peak Academy.
Oh, I guess I was wrong. But this is alright. Hold up.
I was wrong!
I was wrong!
The biggest,
oh
most awful,
shit,
most tragic event in
Abracadabra,
human
please!
history happened because Junko.
Oh, let me take a look at it again. Hold on, let me...
Go ahead, prepare
If it's
countless
not
ways of
Himiko, I
spreading
can just
despair.
get rid of that
like the
entirely.
killing game of the
Okay.
78th class
I don't
of
know
Hope's
why I
Peak
put it on
Academy.
there. That
They
didn't
were
make any
held
sense.
prisoner by the ultimate despair.
Held
And
prisoner.
forced into the killing game.
Oh, it's on that. Okay. All right. Never mind. All right. I fucked up, bro. I wasn't thinking. I shut my brain off because of Abracadabra, bro.
The biggest, most awful, tragic event in human history happened.
All right, here we go. I'm 100% sure
Like
that
the killing
it's
game of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy.
They were held prisoner by the
it's
ultimate.
gotta be this. 'Cause they, yeah, okay.
That's wrong!
I got bodied. Okay, here we go.
It wasn't the ultimate despair that trapped the 78th
They
class
sealed
in
themselves
Hope's
in
Peak
there.
Academy. It was the class themselves. They shut themselves in.
Shut themselves in?
I don't know why I presented it on Himiko's. Like, what the fuck? Bruh, what? I knew, and I still acted dumb.
Why would they shut themselves in?
It has to do with the Hope's Peak Academy Shelter Project.
I was reading that shit too, and it clicked with me. And I was like, oh, the Academy Shelter Project. And it's fine.
During the tragedy, the 78th class trapped themselves inside Hope's Peak Academy for protection.
So our memory of the 78th class being trapped by the ultimate despair?
Are you saying our memories are wrong?
It just means those documents were written all half-assed. There's no need to worry about it. Your memories are all correct.
Really?
What you've been saying isn't consistent. First you said it was just coincidence.
Is that so?
Let's just move on. I want to talk about one more thing from our memories. It's about the rebuilt Hope's Peak Academy that we were attending.
What about Hope's Peak Academy?
Why would we need an academy in space, bro?
There's no doubt that the 16 of us were students at Hope's Peak Academy. We heard it had been rebuilt and was accepting applications for talented students again. And so, we gathered at the brand new Hope's Peak Academy.
Since Hope's Peak Academy was large, we were all in separate classes. But there's no doubt we were students of the new school.
Just like I thought, there's something wrong there. But why? Why are our memories so different? Yeah, why? Why? Why?
Hope's Peak Academy was rebuilt. And with that, recruitment of talented students resumed.
Recruitment?
When we found out We came to the new Hope's Peak Academy.
Recruitment and talented students.
The new Hope's Peak Academy was a huge
I
school,
don't doubt that it wasn't huge.
which is why we were all in different classes.
Okay, that's...
But we're all the same!
Alright, I think it's...
That's right. We were all students of Hope's Peak Academy.
Were you all really students? Why? Why? Okay, to protect themselves, yup. They're not admitted students by application. The only way to be admitted was by being scouted. You gotta be scouted, boy. You gotta be scouted out here. Why are our memories so different?
Hope's Peak Academy was rebuilt.
So,
And with that, recruitment of talented students resumed.
you had to be scouted, my boy. Scouts.
We remember Hope's Peak Academy taking applications from talented students. But that's not what's written here. The Academy did not take applications. All of their students were scouted.
Scouted? I've never heard that.
I wasn't scouted. I applied to Hope's Peak Academy on my own.
Bruh, what is this?
Me too. I chose to come to Hope's Peak. At least, that's what I remember.
Are you saying we're remembering it wrong?
But what if this book's just wrong? Researchers make mistakes too.
Maybe so, but I'm not getting all this from just the book. There is other evidence as well.
Other what?
The killing game we're in now is one that began with Hope's Peak Academy. So this is the third game after Hope's Peak and Jabberwock Island. But remember what Rantaro said?
He participated in one himself before. Yeah. This isn't your first killing game. You're the ultimate survivor. You survived the last killing game. Yeah, I literally just got done talking about this in the closing argument. Huh.
But Rantaro's name wasn't listed among the past participants of the game. He was not present at the 2 killing games that Junko orchestrated.
What could it mean?
Then, which killing game did Rantaro participate
I
in?
knew that was something that bothered me.
I'm not entirely sure, but it's clearly inconsistent, isn't it? And the inconsistencies don't stop there. Kokichi's account is also suspect.
That shit's sus, bro. It's sus.
Kokichi's account is inconsistent too?
Oh, an inconsistency? Do tell.
We remember Kokichi as a remnant of despair. But I don't think that's true. He wasn't a remnant of despair.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too, which is funny.
He wasn't a remnant of despair?
That's impossible! He was definitely a remnant of despair.
Not from what we seen in his
The
motive
remnants
video.
of despair were the ones who tried to stop the Gopher Project. And Kokichi was their leader. If he was the one leading the remnants of despair, then he must have been second only to the ultimate despair herself.
Bruh, I don't know.
Yes, he loved me more than anyone.
What?
Like an obsessed fan hiding in the bushes.
What? Dude, no. Hold up. Maybe everybody's memories are being fucked with somehow. Maybe this is just a motherfucking what if this is just like a simulator? What if this is just simulating their worth? I don't know.
So where's your proof he wasn't a remnant of despair?
The motive video. The proof that Kokichi isn't a remnant of despair. I don't know. That was a guess. I don't know. But I feel like this is a big ass twist I ain't seeing here. The fucking motive video.
This is it!
This is it.
The motive video we found in Kokichi's dorm room.
He caused mayhem over the world as the leader of the secret organization DICE. And by mayhem, I mean petty, non-violent crimes and harmless pranks. Anyway, Kokichi had 10 loyal goons working with him. These goons were like friendly, or were like friends and family, the most important people in his life. Damn.
An organization centered around petty crimes. one that forbids murder.
Kokichi was pretty smart too, which is crazy.
And in addition to that, the group was only 10 people. That's far too few to be the same group that tried to sabotage the Gopher Project. Meaning that whatever group Kokichi was a part of is not the remnants of despair. His motive video clearly contradicts our memories. The memory we have of Kokichi being a remnant has to be false.
You mean he wasn't a remnant of despair? That's not possible.
Come to think of it, we never actually heard it directly from him.
But it's still not possible.
Kokichi didn't tell us because he wasn't exposed to that flashback light. And neither was Kaito.
Yup. Junko. He was like, what the fuck are they talking about? Hope, despair? What?
Kaito didn't appear to know anything about the remnants of despair or Junko Enoshima.
If they'd been exposed to it, maybe we'd know the truth.
Maybe it's better that they weren't. I think the people who were affected by that flashback light were wrong.
What do you mean?
All of these weird inconsistencies are from memories we got from the flashback lights.
So the flashback lights are the cause?
You found the classroom that makes all the flashback lights, right, Shuichi?
Yes, and I noticed something strange about it.
You can basically control the memories.
I actually did a little experimenting with a device hidden in the room. It allowed you to select the memory that a flashback light would recover.
This is so funny, dude.
However, some of the memories were inconsistent with each other. One might say there are survivors, but another would say there are no survivors. Bizarre, right? The flashback lights allegedly help us recover our memories. We're supposed to remember the truth that we forgot, and there should only be one truth.
Damn, Angie was right about not wanting to use the flashback lights, huh?
But then having the option to recover contradictory memories doesn't make sense.
Choose your adventure as bullshit. That's what this is.
Then what are you saying?
Huh?
The flashback light isn't for recovering lost memories? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, yeah.
Then what was it for?
Fleshlight. This actually has a different function. I'm kidding.
What was it for, huh? Huh?
Go on, tell them. What are the flashback lights for?
What are the flashback lights used for? Why can't you select different memories? And what does it mean if those memories contradict each other? If I put all the pieces together, it all makes sense. We'll be able to see the real truth. Hangman's Gambit. Alright, I. Insane. I instigate. No, I ain't instigate. What the fuck? What am I looking for? So that's an I. I-A-I-L. Shit, I might have to guess a few. Imitate? I-M-I-A-T-A-T-E. I-M-I-T-A-T-E. Let's try M. Alright, is it imitate? Fuck, it's not. M-A-A-M-I-M-A-G-I-N-E. Imagine? Fuck, there's no A. Is there two M's in imitate? Okay. Huh. Improve? Improvise? No. Improve? No. hair? Holy shit. Wait, I just tried that. There's no way. Is there an R or O? No. The fuck? I still don't get it. Let's let the memories not improve. What is this word? I need one more. I need one more, bro. Did I try L yet? Imply? Fuck! How did I still not get it? Alright, I'm gonna get it before the time ends, though. Implanted. Implant. Alright. Let's go. Implant memory.
Yes, that's it. The flashback light isn't supposed to help us remember anything. It's a tool for implanting false memories.
Let's go.
Implanting memories?
Yes, the memories you could select for the flashback lights weren't our real memories. They were memories to be implanted inside us. That's why the contents of those memories contradict each other. Once we're exposed to a flashback light, those memories become the truth to us.
So the memories we recovered with the flashback lights were...
not real. They were all false memories.
So what's the truth?
They were all lies.
Lies?
Oh, what a horrible truth! If the memories from the flashback lights are lies, then everything was a lie! Oh, the suspense and foreshadowing was for nothing! Can you believe it? It's like everything that happened didn't matter at all.
Well, that is what it means.
Huh?
Lies are just like snowballs. The more you roll them, the bigger they get. The bigger they are, the more fun and shocking it is when they're revealed.
That's why everything up till now has been lies. That's the truth.
So what you're saying is Junko is a fictional character because you don't get Cospox? Like, I wonder if they're ever gonna bring up Cospox. It's hilarious.
The memories from the flashback lights were just lies?
So that Junko is fake as fuck, huh? Cause if it was an exact original, she wouldn't be able to fucking cosplay her, right? What the fuck is going on, bro? Did her memories get fucked too?
It's just as Shuichi said.
Did she get implanted with fake fucking memories to be the mastermind? Holy shit! Oh shit!
They're tools for implanting new ones. The light they emit is actually information that has been converted to light waves. That light is beamed directly into the brain, causing a deja vu sort of phenomenon. The brain gets confused and thinks the info it just received happened in the past.
We were just confused?
Bruh.
For example, your memories of being students of Hope's Peak Academy?
Fake! You guys don't have anything to do with Hope's Peak Academy.
None of us were ever students there. It was just a fake memory.
We're not students from Hope's Peak?
Yep, that was all fake.
Looking back, it was a mistake to have you remember Hope's Peak.
I didn't originally plan on giving you those memories, but I was in a rush and overlooked all those inconsistencies, so you figured it all out.
It's hopelessly the worst!
So that's why Kokichi had to die?
Good job, Mr. Detective. You got it.
The only reason we thought Kokichi was a remnant was because of the flashback lights. But he did say that he was the leader of a cult organization. That was a lie he invented himself. He wanted to be the mastermind. He wanted us to believe it. That's why he lied.
I gotta confess, the cult I mentioned earlier, the leader is me. Huh? Which means the mastermind who snuck Monokuma onto this arc is... me! That face is crazy.
He usurped the mastermind's role, but in doing so, became a thorn in their side. So to get rid of that hindrance, the mastermind played along with the lie. The mastermind manipulated us into thinking Kokichi was a remnant of despair.
At the same time, having everyone remember Hope's Peak Academy made you guys target him because you thought he was a remnant of despair.
You were using the flashback lights to control us?
Then the reason I tried to kill Kokichi was...
You were being controlled by false memories, like putty in the mastermind's hands.
Instigator! She was the instigator!
But Maki wasn't the only one being controlled. You all were! Remember when Kokichi revealed the truth of the outside world? You all got so depressed, you couldn't even focus on the killing game!
Wait, then, to make us recover from that, you...
Yep, we gave you memories of being Hope's Peak Academy students, the symbol of hope.
This is some crazy ass tech y'all got to be able to do this.
So you all could face despair.
You controlled us with that fake memory?
Well, it wasn't just that memory. It was all of them up till now. New mysteries and truths turn to motivation. Motivation drives a story. Everything from the flashback lights was just motivation to move you forward. But I guess it was fake motivation.
You idiots kept getting jerked around by meaningless lies!
This class trial was like that too, wasn't it? Why was it you were so motivated to do it? Because you got a memory from one of the flashback lights, right?
Was that also a memory you used to control us?
Hey, what was it you guys remembered from it again? At first, you ran away from the Gopher Project, humanity's last hope. But then, you bravely chose to accept your fate. You took on all the wishes of your friends and family. And now, you remember how you got here. You remembered that you had all been entrusted with the world's hope, right? Remembering the weight of that hope should have made you feel stronger.
I'm just waiting on this Cospox explanation.
I have to escape! I'll never give up! I won't be defeated by the mastermind!
Even though Kaito and Kokichi were gone, and Kibo started to go berserk, you guys didn't give up hope. You decided to face this killing game, right?
You were controlling our emotions? Even our resolve to defeat the mastermind?
This is a killing game. A death game where emotions run like blood.
If the participants aren't trying their best to live, it's just not very exciting.
Oh, the memories were fake? Then what was everything till now? That memory, and that memory.
It was just bullshit.
And that memory, 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 and that. If they were all fake memories, then where are we? Why are we in this killing game?
Yeah, who knows? My plans for mankind's last killing game kinda just fell apart. So figure out why on your own. This is a class trial after all.
Then, who are you? I don't know who you are.
Huh? What's not to understand?
I...
Became me. What about that don't you get?
If this killing game is connected to Hope's Peak Academy, then I believe you. This is certainly the work of someone carrying on Junko Inoshima's will. But we have nothing to do with Hope's Peak, so you can't be Junko. So who the hell are you?
Point the fingers.
No one else.
What?
What is this?
Huh? You know him, don't you? He was in the Jabberwock Island killing game.
Bruh.
I'm Hajime Hinata.
Bruh. This is gonna be the thumbnail.
That's not what we mean. What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm just cosplaying.
None of this is real then. Are all these people fake? Are we doing a Star Ocean? Are we doing a fucking Star Ocean? And we're gonna be like, oh, this is just a game, dog. Like, oh my god. Hey, there's no way. Cause she didn't, her skin is not actually turning red, dude.
Cosplaying?
Yeah, this is just cosplay.
Bruh.
But it's not just normal cosplay, because I can perfectly replicate the character.
Check it out! Even my voice sounds exactly the same.
Bruh.
Is Junko Enoshima also?
Yes, it's my cosplay.
Bruh.
I can perfectly reproduce a number of characters and actually become them!
This is the talent of the ultimate cosplayer.
Number of characters?
How can she cosplay as students of Hope's Peak Academy? Because Tsumugi told us.
Cosplay. Lately, some people prefer to cosplay as non-fictional characters, which is unforgivable. It's so unforgivable that I break out in cosplays even if I attempt it.
Ah! You remembered! Yes, that's exactly right!
So then, what does this mean?
What?
If what I said was the truth, then Hope's Peak Academy was...
If Tsumugi can cosplay as them, there's only one possibility. It is fictional. What the fuck?
It's fictional. It's all fictional?
Bruh.
Fictional?
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history never happened. Hope's Peak, the Future Foundation, and the remnants of despair do not exist.
Bruh, like...
Because it's all fiction. None of it actually happened in the real world.
All of those events took place within a fictional world known as Danganronpa.
Danganronpa!
Oh, not like this!
Danganronpa? What? What are you even talking about?
What the fuck were they thinking?
What? You've never heard of Danganronpa? We're all characters in it.
Wow, that was way too perfect of a sync.
That's right. Me, that nasty pig Bart, and everyone else are all fictional.
Hey, it's Kira Buckland.
Hold on. Then, Hope's Peak Academy doesn't exist?
Nope, because it's fiction. Doesn't exist in the real world.
Memories.
What?
Isn't that surprising?
She made it happen.
Yeah. Up till now, you thought fiction was fact.
Fiction is just fiction. Danganronpa's just fiction.
This whole Danganronpa story was just stuffed into your memories.
For that reason, you all believed that work of fiction was, in fact, reality.
Nah, there's something else. There's gotta be more to it. There's gotta be way more to this shit.
And that's how we put on a cosplay performance for everyone to see.
Bruh, all these characters.
A cosplay performance of the whole wide Danganronpa world!
Cosplay of the whole wide world? So, this was all fake? Everything was made up? And the whole time, we thought it was real?
It's self-aware.
Did you think the ultimate cosplayer's talent was only limited to characters?
It'd be kinda lame if that was all the big bad mastermind could do.
I can do far more than that. I can cosplay the world itself. So if you want to make me your enemy,
then your enemy is the world of Danganronpa itself.
Danganronpa itself?
What the fuck?
But why? Why would you do this? Why make us think it's real?
I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to find out in the next episode.